Hey Mary. Right, my back's really itching. I've just got these 3 dolls out. These 2 here. This one and this one. It's from Rose. This one I think was from Genty. I've actually got the plasma ball running up there. Now you can see it's not affecting the K2 meters, but all 3 K2 meters lit up just as I was setting up. And that one's going off now. Who is lighting the K2 meter up? Can you do it again for us? Like just done, please. Light up as much as you can. Feels like I've either been scratched on the back or I've got an itchy back. I'm going to use some Android apps here in a little while. Hello, Haunted Places. So there's going to be a delay, you know. We're going to start in a little while, about 5-10 minutes, just like wait for the stragglers to come in. So my watch charged up yet. What is the time? Started a little bit earlier tonight because I don't want to be on too long. Depends on what kind of activity we might get. We're getting a lot of activity. I might stay on a bit longer, but there we go. Look. Hello, girls. How you doing? You okay? You happy I brought you out tonight? Well, you've been in the living room on the rocking chair with the other dolls. You two have been in the box all the time, haven't you? Bet you're happy to get out of the box now, aren't you? Show some appreciation for being out of the box. Light those devices up for me. Come on. That one actually needs a new battery, but I ain't got no more batteries. You can actually see it though, I think. So in a minute what I'll do is I'll try and find another way of putting the camera up. But we are going to use some ghost apps on the Android. I've downloaded a load during the night and this afternoon. There is one which I do want to use, and that's the first one we're going to use in a minute. You know, when I was coming out from the living room, when I picked these 3 dolls up, I kind of like went all kind of like weird. I had like nausea, dizziness, eyes went a bit blurred. I even got like a little chest pain at the moment as well. So kind of weird that, you know, I was okay all day, and when I go in and pick them 3 up, I started feeling a bit weird. I know I'm weird anyway, but you know, but this was like completely different weirdness. If you 3 have spirits attached to you, the devices on the dolls will not harm you in any way. It's just technology. If you use the energy around us, you know, that plasma ball gives off energy. If you use that energy from the plasma ball and touch those meters with green lights on your dolls, they will light up, make a clicking noise, as you just done, well, from about 5 minutes ago. So I welcome you. Come and talk to me. Oh, what? I've lost my bloody cross and chains. balls and chains. I've got this one, but it's too tight around my neck. Would you like to come and talk to us tonight? Oh, that is really kind of like burning. Don't know why. Try sticking this one on. Where is everyone tonight? Am I losing my subscribers, my viewers? Don't they love me no more? I think they all left me. I did try to share this through my Facebook. Facebook, but the damn link wouldn't load up. Come light those devices up for me. I know you can't see that one all that properly. I will try and get the tripod. I don't know what bloody tripod's gone. Where's my tripod gone, spirits? There it is. Right underneath all my clothes. You're going to try to communicate with us tonight. I don't know your names. Well, I think I know your one, but I can't remember it. Alright, let's try and get this tripod sorted out. Now, you won't see me much on camera. Probably see the dolls more than anything else. Probably see the reflection in the mirror. Ow! Fucking hell, my back is burning, man. Oh, fucking hell. It's like someone sticking pins in my back. Whoever's like, if there's a spirit affecting my back, can you stop, please? Because it ain't nice. Kind of like painful. So I'm asking you to stop. Got a cold breeze right next to me now, right to my left. Even my chest is like fucking starting to like burn up as well now. Oh Jesus. Right, let's get the app sorted out. It's raining outside. Where's my ghost tag? No, I can't remember what this is called. It's called ghost hunting tools, I think. Keeps asking me allow ghost hunting tools to make and manage phone calls. Deny. Later on, I'm going to download another application to my tablet. I won't tell you what it is. I've not downloaded it yet. Let me just do it now, actually. Let's stop that for a second. Now I'll turn it off for a minute, or I'll just load it up. This is going to be a kind of like weird, freaky session tonight, guys. I'm actually going to download some phone call apps. Hi, Jackie. Like Call from Annabelle, 666, Talk to the Devil. There was no one somewhere, but I can't find it. One called Phone Call from Ghost. That looks a bit shitty. God, my back is like really burning me. God, fuck. So my back is really like, feels like it's been pricked or scratched. Anyway, I'm just going to have a look in the bathroom because my back is really getting sore. I don't know what the hell I can't even see what's on my back, if there's anything on my back. It's fucking like, it really feels like pricking. Right, so what are we going to do? Dolomite looks drunk. You mean this one? Nah, she's not drunk, she's just like looking the opposite kind of weird way. Right, so there's a program I'm going to use. Why did not the Annabelle one did not come down? Well, that's weird. I downloaded the Annabelle one and it's not installed. Let's try again. Annabelle phone call. Well, it says it's installed. So let's try. It might be under call from Annabelle. Not there. Not in my folder. That's weird. It's not in my folder, but it's actually installed. That is weird. Oh, well, we'll do that a bit later when we sort that out later on. So go into my apps. Deny phone calls. Now, I'm not sure what way it's gonna light up. Go sonar advance. No, it doesn't. Right, the phone is actually going to affect it. Now what it's doing is scanning the EMF, and if it picks up a higher kind of resistance, a word will come up. Now earlier I had a few words, but I've cleared the export list. Right, is there any spirits here who want to communicate with us? Tell us your name. That actually went all the way up red earlier. Come and tell us your name. Yeah, I've got word coming up. Road. What about the road? What road you on about? I had 3 names earlier. 3 male names. So fucking right. Burning up on my chest and my back. Oh yeah, one out the other end. She's not drunk, she's an old. She's very old. Probably like about 70, 80 years old. Very old. What about the road? Is someone affecting me? Scratching me? I'm not sure you can actually see that properly. Oh no, my other fucking side of the back's itching. Now where you're hearing that click, if it gets really high and fast, it means it's picking up something. Let me just go and find another t-shirt, because this t-shirt might be making me feel itchy. Let's put one here. Oh God, I'm like, my back is really sore and itchy, and it really feels like someone's scratching pins down your back. I saw someone else use this on their YouTube channel, and they got some pretty good responses. And it took me a long time to fucking find the program. Even though I asked them what the program was, they didn't actually answer me until this afternoon, and I'd already found it by then. Let's Now, another word. Don't belong. What don't belong? What doesn't belong? I don't know if you can see the text. It says don't belong. Kind of hard to get the text showing up on there. But I'll be honest with you, I will say whatever comes out on the words. If you don't believe me, just say so, and I will show you on the camera. What don't belong here? Don't you belong here? I know you can't see the text, but I will read it out. Why did that come up? That shouldn't have come up. Weird. Okay, start again. Now, I know that this one has got adverts in, and they don't have a paid version, which is a shame, because I would have actually paid for it. Now I change my blood shirt, I'm still itching with this shirt. The last words were don't belong. Who don't belong where or whatever. Do you belong here or do you belong somewhere else? Use the white noise if you can. Use the plasma ball. Use the energy around this room. Stop scratching me, for fuck's sake. It's not nice, it's painful. I'm telling you, you keep scratching me, I'm gonna like start squirting blessed water around. Who is that blessed water anyway? Word. Wrench. I don't know a wrench. Moderator's have a wrench, I don't. No, well, I can't even find the blessed water. Oh, God. Well, I've got another squirty bottle here. Let's go and get some blessed water. My back is burning up. If I squirt my back, maybe you might stop this. Just going bloody water down my back. Oh, Jesus. My back is really sore. Hot burning. Feels like I'm being attacked or something, you know. I wasn't like this earlier. soon as I bought these dolls out, I start feeling like I'm being scratched and whatnot. Come on. Light those K2 meters up like you did earlier. No, this one is. Hi, Ian. Another word might be coming up. No, stop. Come on, build up the energy. I don't know what that does. Come on. Build the energy up. Manipulate this software and say a word. Or 2 words. Wench, don't belong. Don't belong, wench. Are you talking to a female spirit saying that she don't belong here? Hi, Monty. Look, I don't mind any spirits being here as long as you behave yourself. I don't mind you playing around, but you ain't going to keep attacking me by scratching me. Word. Carly. Who's Carly? What one is Carly? Oh, look at that. That's going red. That's going fucking crazy. That is hitting the red. Bloody hell, man. Is Carly one of the spirit dolls? Is Carly the one who's scratching me? That's crazy. Look at that. That don't normally do that. It says Carly there. All right, Carly, calm down. You there. Yeah, another word. So dark. What's so dark? Are you in the darkness? Come out into the light. Come to me. Follow my voice. No. Come to my voice. Come and talk to me. That one's paid 2 minutes going off a lot more on that one. Oh, it's bloody fucking adverts. I don't think I can get a full version, can I? Hang on, let's see. Do you want to upgrade? Yes. Let's see if I can upgrade. Tap to buy 154. That's not bad. I'm tapping. It's not doing it. Hang on a minute. Let's see if I can get it. Tap to buy. Well, I'm buying the pro version, so I keep getting those adverts coming through. Payment successful. Right, it's now a full version. It automatically updated itself. Because the basket's gone now. So you won't get the adverts coming through. Where are you? You say it's so dark. Come here. Follow my voice. Apart. How? What do you mean by apart? What do you mean by apart? Are you a part of something? words apart, so dark, Carly, wrench, don't belong, wrench, Carly, so dark apart. Am I male or female? I'm not saying he's going to answer those questions, but I've had 4 names now, 3 boys and a male. Can't remember 2 of the boys' names, but one was Eric. I think the other one was Ricard or something. I actually deleted the actual word list. Export list. No, I can't. Oh, my back is burning again. If you're affecting my back, can you please stop it? I ask you kindly and politely. Hello, James. Right, let's just mute that for a minute. Right, I did a video last night, guys. I don't know if you've seen it, but I've been watching a couple of videos over the last couple of days, and I saw someone buy a haunted. Hang on a minute. Doorbell. Well,
it's your balcony, the water tank, is it didn't turn it off? Because, I mean, it's quite louder on the water coming down.
that'd be upstairs and it was coming down.
It's a lot low. Why is the upstairs coming down?
Because of the rain.
No, I think you know the one of the boxes that you can turn it on and turn it off one. Outside of the back color one.
No.
I think you turn it on.
No,
it's not the raining, it's like water coming out. Wanted to check, yeah?
I'll have a look.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's quite noisy. That's why I
won't be able to do anything tonight anyway, but it's like a problem. I'll have to ring up L&Q tomorrow.
Okay, because before that.
See, because we've had a lot of rain,
yeah,
it might have filled up.
Yeah, and then coming up.
And if it's filled up, they won't come out and do it. They just let it settle down.
If it's trying to see if the,
yeah, I'll have a look. I can't do it now. I'll look in the morning. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Sin. Got a sin there. Right. So don't belong. Wrench, Carly, so dark apart, only sin. Right, that's the neighbour complaining that there's water dripping from somewhere. It's making a lot of noise. But I said, well, one, it's raining out there. 2, it could be coming outside. And she said, no, it's like coming from like a plastic container or something. So I said, well, I can't look now because it's too dark. And, if there's an issue with some kind of leakage, I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. You have to go wait till tomorrow. Let me just go and check, see if I can see anything outside, guys. Just give me a couple of minutes. Let's open the keys. I ain't even got a torch. I've only got me, and that one's bloody knackered. Give me a few minutes here. I'll just go and see if I can see what's going on. I ain't gonna be able to do nothing though. So, right, give me a minute. I'll just go and knock on a neighbour's door. I'll take my fucking keys. Don't be lock myself out. Right, the reason why she complained is because her bedroom is right beside my living room and the water is dripping down through a gap in the gutter and there's nothing I can do about it. So I said we should have to ring up the housing association and get them to come around and sort it out because it's in between both our properties. So it said sin case divide. Well, funny enough, divide, yeah, there is a divided section in the gutter. So that's, Any spirits want to come and talk to us on this? Oh yeah, I know what I was talking about. So yeah, as I was saying before I got interrupted, I've been watching this person do a video on haunted paranormal boxes. The person who she bought it from no longer sells them on eBay, but the package she actually got, she did get activity from. So I was thinking of getting one, but you know, I don't want to be paying the cost on myself. So if any of you guys want to help and put a small donation in, I'll be grateful. Then we can get one. So it's going to like be a pretty good entertainment, I suppose. To see what we might get through for this paranormal mystery box. I've had one donation from one of the moderators already. So we need like another £25. The package is like £30, and it's it'll be delivered within 5 to 7 days. So if you're interested in being part of that, yeah, make a donation, and as soon as we got the full £30, I'll order one. If we don't get the full cost within a week, I'll refund people that may have already donated, or I'll try to put the rest to myself. But you know, we might get, even if we get one and we get some kind of activity, we could always try getting another one later. No, that one's going off. That's very rare. That one goes off, that red one. Can you light that red one up again? That's weird for that red one to go off. Very rare for that to go off. There again. Thank you very much. Can you stop? Stop making it flash. No, it ain't the phone, because otherwise that would have been going off all the time with the phone. Well, it's not a phone, the tablet. So you want to be a part of the Haunted Mystery Box. Stick a donation in, whatever you can afford, and I'll order one this week. And when it comes through, I will open it live on air, and we can see what's in there and see if we get anything that sets off any of the catering meters or any of the devices. Now, it's just a new thing I thought about doing, because I've seen the people buy a few things off eBay, and I know you get a apparent haunted doll, you get a haunted photo, you might get a voodoo doll, maybe, a haunted key, and maybe something else. I don't know if you get 5 items or 3 items, but it did list 5 items there. So if you're interested in me getting one and you want to help out towards the cost, please do so. Don't put it through Super Chat, put it through PayPal, okay? Because I won't get the Super Chat until next month. So, I've actually asked the person what kind of activity, and I didn't really need to, because I saw what activity she was getting through that. So, the description is down below. Mystery box. Like to see me do a paranormal mystery box session in the future. Please make a donation towards the cost via PayPal. So I've already had one person make a donation. It ain't just for me, guys. It's for you as well. Although I'll be keeping the stuff, I suppose. But it'd be something interesting to do, I've got a smell in here now, like a musky smell. Come on, speak to us. I don't know what the camera does. Maybe I need to take the tablet out and face it somewhere to take a photo. Let me try that, see if that does anything. Yeah, I know you probably say, well, I don't. Hang on. Bright. What's bright? Now, earlier it said on here, so dark, and now they say it's bright. Are you seeing the light? Are you seeing the heavenly light? I don't know what a camera does. I don't know if it's the phone or not, actually. Maybe it goes near there. false. Right, false. There's a false. There's a false of energy here. There's a dark false in here. So don't forget, guys, if you're interested in me getting a mystery box, a paranormal mystery box, stick in a small donation, don't matter how much it is. Do it through PayPal, not through Super Chat. So I won't get it until next month otherwise. It'll be the 16th when the Super Chat goes through. But I wasn't even able to draw Super Chat because I ain't got the funding in it to draw it. Better to do it through PayPal and do it as a gift if you can. Right, we'll give this a couple more minutes and we'll try a different application. Been interesting though, you know, like we've got Carly, so dark, apart, only, sin, case, defied, right, false. I'll get the link and I'll show you that I'm not bullshitting you as well through eBay. I'll show you what I want to get. I think they've got a smaller one, but you only get like maybe 2 or 3 items on it. And the doll's only like 5 inches. But with this one, I want to get a bigger doll. I think bigger doll is. Another word come up. Door. What about the door? I know someone knocked on my door. Oh, don't say they've been removed. Can't find the link now. Let's do it as paranormal. Oh, guess what? I think they've done. I can't find it on here. Let me go into my wish list. I should have ordered one as soon as possible. I know they sold one already. I think they've been taken down. Hang on. Maybe not, hold on. That one's still there. Is it shot? No, it's still there. There is the link to the eBay listing. Yes, I'm not bullshitting you. It's what I want to try to get. So haunted contains 3 supply paranormal items. YouTube popular, 1 big doll guaranteed. And in the actual description, box side, you may receive a haunted photograph, a haunted doll between 10 and 12 inches. Well, it says the doll's guaranteed anyway. A haunted key, the blessed necklace, the voodoo doll. So it's 3 items, not 5 items. Hi, Charlie. Hello, Creepy. So if you want to be a part of that, make a donation. Scrape. Yes, I've been scraping my back. It's been fucking around my back. Voice coming up, another word. Pair. Pair of what? Right, thank you. We're going to stop this one for a minute. I do like that app. Pretty cool, that one. Right, we're going to use... damn thing's gone, though. Annabelle. Open. Contains ads. It's not actually opening. Why won't it open? I installed it, but it won't open. Right, let's try the other one. Phone call from a ghost. Try that one. Install that. Open. Right. Make a call. Right, hang on. Right. I don't know if it means like it's going to call my other number. So where's my other mobile? Here. Let's turn this on. Go off airplane mode. I missed that number. I think you put my wrong number in. 9.5. Hello? Hello? Well, that was fun. You just like shut off on me. Cool now. Come on. I'm called. Wait, come on. Why ain't it working? What a load of bollocks. Hello? It says call ended as soon as I do anything. All right, do 6661 in. Well, that didn't do nothing, did it? Well, these don't work, do they? Well, waste of fucking time downloading these. I don't know. Too many adverts coming up. Well, they don't work, so they might as well be uninstalled. Let's try another app. Got a headache now. Let's try the Ouija board app. Oh, for fuck's sake. Some of these programs are bloody starting up even before I even touch them. Alright. This is the Ouija board, which ain't working. Right, not working. Network connection disconnected. Well, it ain't, because it's on your dumbass. Do I need to turn off the network? It says no interconnection. I just fucking turned off the internet. Well, that ain't working either. Right, hang on, guys. I'm going to look for another Ouija board. Ouija board. Load on here. That one got to pay for. Problem with some of these applications, they may be free, but you get bloody too many adverts coming on them. See, this one's like fucking ads. They don't. Many people don't do like decent applications now where you don't have to pay for them. Ask the devil, then touch the plate. Right, any spirits here? You should communicate with us, yes or no? Yeah. No. What's your name? You spell your name out. Oh, gosh, noise. Yeah, say hello. No, I don't like this one. Some of these balls are so different. And that one's going to be taken off. Too noisy as well. Spirit board. Loading. Start seance. Microphone access required. Allow. Place finger on planchette to start. Hello? Hello? Oh, I've got my finger on the planchette. Hello? Whoa, see that? Fucking all the K2 minutes went off. Hello? Are you active? This doesn't even fucking work. See this bullshit, like, you know, you download applications, you think they're going to work and they don't work. There was one I used to use quite a lot, but I can't think what it was called. Try this one. What's your question? Right. What is your name? Ask. J O S Joseph. 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 Let's put my phone up before I fucking tread on it. Right, so Joseph. Are you a man or a boy? No. Joseph. Fucking poxy adverts. Are you a female? No. What are you then? Question mark. What are you then? Oh, these fucking adverts. I hate these ads. This one looks good as well. What are you then? No, not going to tell me. Are you evil? Yes. Holy shit. Right, okay. Hang on, I'm going to see how much the paid version is because this fucking adverts pissed me off. So, hang on a minute, guys. Let's exit. See if there's a paid version. Don't give you no what's names for it. Oh, you. Are you demonic? No. I missed that. C actually. Are you demonic? No, it says yes. These fucking adverts. That looks like a good app as well. Keep getting these adverts keep coming up. And like no way of actually unlocking it. Now it says no. Are you demonic? Let me see if there's another one. That looks good, that does though. Close that. Ask Ouija. I don't think they've got a paid version. So there's another one. Oh, there's no one similar to it. But I don't know if that's got adverts in as well. I'm trying to find if there's, well, it has got an advert on top of it. More. Right. Ask your question. What is your name?
It is marriage, she said to him, or nothing. And if it is marriage, be sure. You may have what girls you like in the field.
Shut up.
But you will bring...
See, another advert. I don't know. No, is it all it does is let you ask one question. What is your name? Yes, 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 yes. You know, it's fucking ridiculous, these adverts, guys. Trying to run these adverts and like most of them are fucking bullshit. I don't know how they can actually get good reviews on them. That other one looked pretty good actually. Just that the thing is, get all these bloody adverts keep coming on. Well, they don't work. Let's try the GhostCom. That's another good app. Ghost Communicator. The only thing is you've got to like hold it there. You only get one shot of this, then you've got to restart it. Go GhostCom. You put your finger on the fingerprint thing and it comes out with a message after it's scanned it. You're tempted, you're Rupert. You're tempted, you're Rupert. Okay. You tempted, you're Rupert. Reset. Warning, malevolent spirit detected. Close your app and try again. Look. Warning, a malevolent spirit. Maybe that's the one who's been scratching me. It's actually warning me, guys. No, I can't even see my bloody, like, what's the name? Close your app and try again. No, I just reset it. Maybe that's what was scratching me. Malevolent spirit. I didn't drink my fucking coffee yet. Well, it did say that there's an evil spirit in it when I asked, didn't I? Right, what's the message? The declutter of your go past me, son. Oh, the declutter of your go past life, son. Don't know what that means. I know my room's cluttered, but one more time. They don't really make much good apps nowadays. You know, all the apps that come out is completely shit with all these fucking ads and shit like that. Now, there's a couple of good ads, but, you know, with adverts on, and they don't have, like, the pro version. Maybe they just didn't have enough people wanting to, you know, like, buy the pro version. Can entirely your diminished juggle Saturn. Can entirely diminish you juggle Saturn. Don't know what it means. I've got a banging headache. Exit. What's this one? Made with Unity. No, I don't like that one. So I downloaded a load of apps, but, you know, I've not tried them. Ghost Radar. Search for ghosts. No, I don't like that one. Too plain. So I've got some ghost boxes on here, but not that good. Let's put my ghost box on. The one what's made for me from Apidroid. Oh, great. Ever unable to play MP3. No, this is an Android tablet with Android 7 on. And all the old Android apps don't seem to want to work on here. Now, I'm going through the ones I've got here, but they just don't look that good. They look good, but they're not good. Yeah, I think we'd give it up with the apps. Appearing box.
Temple.
Temple. Hello? And what temple are you from? I don't even think there's a control graph. That just changes screen burst mode. Graph. Oh, this is one of the streams software. Who sent the message?
Yeah.
So I don't mind paying like cheap price for an app if it works, but some of the good apps on there don't even fucking have the paid version. Right, let's just fire up the Afterlife box. Yeah, I've got some free BE apps, but a lot of them you've got to pay for now. No, I think I've got some on the memory card which I've not installed on here. Because I did get some free ones off him when I was like helping him out. When he come on my stream a couple of times. You know, I got my PBE Palatina one. I've got a PBE V4 audio. What else I've got? Geotex. No, I don't know if that's going to work. Standing up. Hello, he says. Hello. Hello, spirits. Anyone around? Prefer audio's not working on here. So I think because like some of these are made on a different version of Android, they won't work on here. And the problem is like, you know, the publisher doesn't keep them updated. No, I won't put the Afterlife box on. Give up with the apps. Sorry guys, I thought some of these apps would actually work, but they don't. Just trial and error, I suppose, tonight. Turn the Android off. Save the old battery power.
Hello. And if you.
Hello. Anyone around? Any spirits available? Come talk to us tonight. Come say hello. Who's been scratching me? So the problem is, like, you know, people develop applications. They might work for a little while, then they suddenly seem to stop. I found that myself. You know, you download that, you might get something really, you know, excellent come through for the first night or two, then suddenly it just doesn't seem to be any good anymore, you know. And, you know, the ones that do work have got advertisements in, and they don't, you know, do the updates where you can take the advertisements off, which is a bit of a shame. And when they do take the advertisements off, they charge whatever they want to charge. Now, I don't mind paying £1 or £1.50 for that, but when you get a decent app and it's got adverts in, and they say, like, remove ads, and they want 10, 15 quid for it, no way. And a lot of people make apps that don't even work, and you think they work, and you do pay money for them, and you're wasting your money. This K2 meat's going off quite a lot tonight, this one. I would like to find something, you know, to try to get over free, you know, kind of thing. Like, I would really like to get a real haunted object, and I mean a real haunted object, which does actually give you,
our body,
you know, activity, and you're able to communicate whatever's there attached to that object. I know some of the dolls got spirits attached to them, but sometimes they don't want to, like, communicate. But it'd be nice if you actually had someone, a spirit person, that's willing to communicate with you whenever you wanted to talk to them, because then they know that they're kind of like welcome and you know, kind of ready to talk. Do you spirits believe in Christ, Jesus, God? Yes or no? Like them up if you do.
Yeah.
So it just moved in the hallway. Ain't the cat? Or is it the cat? I don't even know what a cat is. I think it might have been the cat. So I'm not seeing the cat right now. Oh, pissing down the rain. Yeah, the cat. That's the cat. False alarm. Shit, just knocked something down. I'll turn this back on a minute. I'm just going to have a little chat about stuff. But we'll turn that back on. So the thing is, like, guys, like, you know, I can understand there's a lot of people who have haunted items in their homes, yeah, and they don't really, like, understand what the hell's going on, and they don't like that haunted object being there. Some people probably, like, try to get rid of it by throwing it away or giving it to someone. Now, I know I've had stuff given to me, which is supposed to be, has spiritual attachments to, but it's kind of like, why did they make, kind of like communicate with you for a couple of times and stop, as if like they were never here? No, I would have thought that if a spirit wanted to communicate with you, they would communicate with you as long as they can, kind of thing. Like if I was a spirit and I wanted to communicate with someone because I felt like lonely, I need to pass on messages or something, I'll be communicating with them as much as I bloody well can, but it just feels like when I get something that's supposed to have a spirit attached to it, I may get like communication with it maybe once or twice, then it's kind of like gone. I don't get any kind of communication from it anymore. Kind of weird, maybe they just come because they say what they need to say, then that's it, they disappear. But you watch all these like videos, like Ghost Hunters and My Haunted Home and like all these paranormal shows where people are actually telling you what experience they're getting and how long they've had it for, like weeks, months, years, they don't know how to get rid of it. I know possibly a lot of it is like, maybe like negative spirits, demonic spirits, but I wouldn't mind that, to be honest with you, as long as it was here and it's kind of like contained in my flat and it couldn't get out and go across the hallway or upstairs and start causing problems. No, if it wanted to do shit, it might be scary, yeah, probably, but as long as I knew that there's something going on and I could like document it and record it, that I wouldn't really mind, to be honest, yeah. I really wouldn't mind that. Even if they were like just mischievous little buggers, if I could catch an actual, spirit person on video and they were like, showing themselves as like a normal living person, that'd be fucking amazing, even getting like disembodied voices, which we have had before. But I think like it happens to people who don't like the paranormal. They don't believe in it, or they're too scared to like listen and learn about it, kind of thing. That's why you get a lot of people going on them shows saying like, well, yeah, I lived in the haunted house and like this is all this activity I was getting, blah blah blah, and it's like scary, terrifying, and we didn't like it, and we had to bring another paranormal investigator in to like find out who it is and what they wanted and whether find out if it's good or a bad spirit. And even when the paranormal investigator team went, it kind of either quieted down or got worse. I think a lot of this plays on, people's minds, I suppose. If you think that you got something spiritual there, and because like if you're going through stress, depression, anxiety, like I do, and many other people have, I suppose, especially those who don't believe in the paranormal, that's when I suppose you're going to get a lot more kind of activity. But when you've got someone like me who does go through stress, depression, anxiety, but I'd deal with the paranormal, it's kind of a different story. Like they know that I'm here, they know that I want to communicate with them, and they know that I don't scare easily. And maybe that's why I don't get that, kind of communication. But when someone who doesn't do paranormal and they're fighting to know, what is there on the other side, and they also go through the stress, anxiety, depression and stuff like that, they build it up inside them, they can't like release it in one way. And that's when I suppose they get the the real paranormal, the knocks, the bangs, the doors rattling, cupboards opening and shutting, manifestations, disembodied voice and stuff like that. Because people, those kind of people don't know anything about the paranormal, or they may have tried to communicate with spirits maybe once or twice on a Ouija board and didn't know how to, you know, like open and close a Ouija board session properly, and they've probably like bulked something out. No, and they're probably like vulnerable towards it, you know. You know, if I lived in a haunted house, you know, a proper haunted house, you know, would I still get the paranormal activities in that house that was there before I moved in? You know, kind of thing. So I feel like, to be honest, because I do the paranormal, I've been doing this 6 years. They know, you know, it's hard for them to scare me, for one thing, yeah. You know, I don't open myself up as much, to be honest, to allow some of that negativity to come in. And I don't want, like, something really dark, demonic, and evil come in and, like, you know, start throwing things around the house and, like, you know, attacking me and, you know, scratching me and, like, physically harming me. You know, that I don't really want. But, you know, I do want that kind of activity where I can say, well, you know, can you make that sound for me? And suddenly you hear a bang or a knock. And I say, right, can you levitate that doll? And the doll starts lifting up, you know, kind of thing. And, you know, I physically see it and, you know, it's captured on video, you know. That's the kind of stuff I'd like. Now, in seeing the doll levitate would probably scare the shit out of me, but at least if I've caught it on camera, then that's great, you know. I'm not reading the chat. Sorry, I've got the chat blocked at the moment. I don't know why it's going off all the time. Let's try it that way. See, when I pick it up, it stops. When I put it down, is it coming off her? It's coming off this one. It's the legs that are active. There's nothing there. That's just a plastic box. That is an old preview box, which is not connected in any way. The printer is completely turned off and not even plugged in. That's probably coming from there. So it could be not even that, because look, you know, that's got to be over there to set it off. So I think her legs might be kind of like weird. But yeah, seriously, I would love to have something, you know, someone contact me, say, look, you know, I've just brought something into my house, and, you know, since I bought it in, we've been getting some really weird activity, and we believe it's this, and, like, you know, this activity is, like, accelerated and, like, you know, it's scaring us. You know, would you be willing to take it off our hands? I'd jump to it straight away. I say, yeah, send it to me, you know. You never have to pay the fucking postage and, like, you know, starve yourself for a week. I say, yeah, send it to me. And maybe, like, you know, when it gets here, you know, I may have that same activity. But it's not guaranteed, because, like, whatever may be attached to that object, I believe it can detach itself at free will. So, like, you know, with the doll, you know, this one here from Jen, you know, although we're getting K2 hits off her, and this is going off, it's just like on her legs. Look, when I move it over here, it stops. It could be the plug socket, but it shouldn't be the plug socket. The plug socket's right down there. You know, that's further away than the actual plasma buoys. Weird. So yeah, I jumped to it. If anyone had something really like, you know, which they believe was like spiritually active, and they wanted rid of it, I'd love to have it. You know, and if it was something that did arrive in, it started like giving a lot of like real negativity and like, you know, making a lot of noise, I'd probably have to get one of those glass kind of like shielded cases or whatever, you know, like the Haunted Collective has, and then like bind it in that glass shield and only bring it out when I want to communicate with it, you know. But even when you used to do that, you know, you could bring it out and it could detach itself as easily as like when it attached itself to it, you know, in the first place, you know. And, you know, you may think it's still attached to that object. You put it back underneath the glass shield and, you know, you still get all that activity. You think, well, just put it away. You know, I'm sure I bound it underneath that glass shield. Why am I still getting it? Reason being because it's probably like detached itself onto some other object. And with all the clutter on here, I wouldn't know what it's bloody well attach itself to. It could take me months, even years, to find out what's attached to in here. But as long as it wasn't something, you know, really demonic and evil, and, you know, it kind of like tried to do some kind of possession, trying to take me over, you know, it's like physically attacking me and stuff like that, I will probably have to like too strong. But I just don't understand, like, you know, I get things given to me, you know, like dolls and clocks and stuff like that, and I do get like a little bit of activity off them at the beginning, but then it suddenly all stops. Why? Just don't make sense. Maybe like you know, they've done what they need to do. They communicated with me. They just wanted that acknowledgement that they was around, kind of thing, you know. And then they've done that, you know. They've decided, like, you know, they need to move on, I suppose. But, you know, it would be cool to have a spirit person here, you know, which was like lively most of the time. And, you know, it's like, you know, kids, you know, when they make friends with like a child spirit, which is good, not evil. It'd be cool to make a kind of a friend to a spirit person, and, you know, when you want to communicate with it, it's willing to come and communicate with you. And if it, you know, like you ask it to move something and it moves it at free will, that'd be crazy, you know. I know people have actually had that kind of experiences, and some people still do have that experience. No, but me, not me, no, not Steve. I don't get fuck all in here half the time. I know, like, you know, I can't say I've never had nothing, because you know we've had shit happen here. But, and I said, like, you know, I don't want to make spirits do things, you know, I don't want to make it look like a circus, and I don't want them acting like clowns and, you know, performing tricks on my say-so kind of thing. But it would be nice if someone, you know, there was a spirit person here that would be willing to do that. You know, like, hey, spirits, you know, levitate a K2 meter, and suddenly the K2 meter just starts lifting up by itself. That'd be fucking amazing, man. I'll probably be running out the door, but as long as it's caught on video, that's the main thing. It's just kind of weird that people get all this activity, and they get it because they don't believe in spirits. They don't believe in the paranormal. But when you do believe in the paranormal, and say you might get, you know, your few things happen, but when they know that exactly what you are and what you're about, and they communicate with you maybe once or twice, they don't want to communicate anymore, and they decide to say, right, well, you've had your, you know, your little bit of fun, you've had a little bit of communication with us, no, we're now going, leaving you, kind of thing. No, I don't think anyone would probably get anything like that, to be honest with you. You know, not us as paranormal investigators, not someone, not someone in the spirit world who's going to be willing to stay there and communicate with you whenever you want to, and do things when you want them to do it. I don't think that ever happened, to be honest with you. Not to me anyway. Be nice if it did, but it won't. Now I know I've had things brought in, and I've had like weird feelings, like smells, but a smell doesn't mean nothing. I could be sitting there saying, well, I can smell like bacon, like roast dinner, or like violets or roses or something. That's what I may be smelling. That could be some kind of like spiritual energy that's giving off that smell. But it's more of you guys trusting me, to say like, well, I can smell something. Or like earlier when I've been scratched or poked or prodded or pricked, that was seriously happening, guys. But that's up to you if you want to believe it or not. Without any kind of real evidence, no one would probably believe anything, to be honest with you. That's what I'm trying to do, is get you that evidence, and share that evidence with you. That's why I want to get one of those paranormal mystery boxes, because like, if one person's bought one off eBay before and they've had things happen from when they open that box, would it happen to me? It's just like a gamble when you do the national lottery, buy a scratch ticket. You're gambling, kind of thing. And I would like to try one actually and see what we would get, because although I don't want to be paying it all myself, whoever pays towards it will be a part of it. Although people will be watching, but whoever pays a part towards the donation towards the box, you're a part of that and a part of that experience. So if we got any activity, it means like we wouldn't have got that activity if you hadn't like helped to pay towards the box. And I don't want to be paying almost, all of it myself, to be honest with you. Because I do want some of you guys to be part of it. Because then at least I can say, well, like, we hadn't got that box, and we didn't get activity, we wouldn't have got it at all. Now, and if we do get a box, it doesn't mean that we'll get any activity. We might not get shit, it could just be a box with just some objects in there which got no spiritual activity attached to them whatsoever, kind of thing. So it is more of a charge, a risk, a gamble. But 30 quid isn't a lot, And you say, well, if 30 quid ain't a lot, buy it yourself. I could buy it myself, but I want you guys to be a part of it, Stick a little donation thing, and when it comes through, at least when the box comes through, you'll know that you was part of buying the box, and whatever activity we may get from it, it's thanks to you, because like, without getting one, it's hard to explain, really. Shut up, Steve. But you know what I'm trying to say, if we do get one and you guys like, contribute to it and we get activity from the box or from the items in the box, at least you guys like contributed towards it, and at least that, the activity is from your contribution. I've had one person make a payment already. I won't say who, they know who they are. But I will keep their names quiet unless you want me to mention their names later, if and when we get the box. If we don't get the box, then I'll refund that person. But it's like, I don't really want to be paying for it all myself, to be honest with you, because there ain't no fun in it, to be honest with you, that way. I want some of you guys to be a part of it, Because I could probably go and buy, 20 boxes if I had the money, but it wouldn't be fun. Look, I want, this is a box I bought, it's got so and so in it. This activity I've got, and it's like, all down to my kind of like paying for the boxes. It is a gamble if we get one. PayPal links below if you want to contribute. It's just an idea anyway, because there could be something in the box that may come through which has some kind of energy attached to it. Why is my hat in the hallway flickering around? That was weird. Look like my hat in the hallway. My cat was moving in. So we get if I get like £20, I buy the small box. If we get £30, I buy the bigger box, because like in a small box, you only go and get a small doll, which is about 5 inches, which is about that big. With the bigger box, you'll get one about that big, 10 inches, 12 inches. There's guaranteed to be a doll in the big box. And as you know, spirits tend to attach themselves to dolls more than anything else. I'd also I've been looking around on eBay for haunted objects. I was looking at some old photos actually, seeing if there's any old photos out there. Because sometimes old photos can be like spiritually, have some kind of like spiritual attachment to them. I was looking at, the old ones from like 1920s, 1940s, the old black and white ones. And even people who send them who ain't into the paranormal doesn't even know if there's anything attached to them. So I might take a risk on buying some like old photographs and seeing if there's anything attached to those, because like people have actually mentioned on videos that they've come in possession of like some old photo, and like they put it up on the wall and suddenly start getting a load of activity. So it hasn't got to just be dolls, photos, jewelry, rings, watches, cufflinks, clocks. No, anything really can be spiritually active, I suppose. All right, let's get the ghost box back on. Anyway, if you want to be a part of the haunted box, then the PayPal links in the comment in the description below. I'll try not to talk about it anymore tonight. I might do it one more time before I finish, but that'd be it. Is my audio working? I don't even know my audio is working. Why can't I hear my audio? Is my audio working, guys? Because I can't hear no audio. And I've got no audio. I can't hear no audio on my YouTube. No, I can. That's weird. My audio shut off for some reason. I thought I was sitting there talking all about fucking haunted boxes and like items all that time. No one's listening or hearing me. No, I just don't understand why people get this weird craze activity when they don't believe in spirits, and people who do believe in spirits don't get the shit. They might get a little bit of activity, but not much. I don't know why that's still going off. I need to get a new one of these as well, actually. So look, that's the same kind of thing. Although it's only got one light working. It's not working. Try repairing this, but it won't work. I can't get it to work properly. Why is it like that though? Weird. Let's change that over. If you don't mind. No, I seriously would though like to get something that is really, really spiritually active, and you know you get activity off it every single night. And I'm able to record it, give you the guys the experiences and you know the things that I get. Well, so I know I've had a lot of stuff, you know, while I've been doing this, but over the last couple of years, it's been kind of quiet. To be honest with you, I'm just wondering, you know, why has it been so quiet? Have they finished communicating with me? Is it worth me continue doing this? Have I reached my goal? Is there nothing else I can do? No, I like to get out and do some outside paranormal, but you know, without Aaron coming up here and help me out, there's just no possible chance. You know, I may even try to get down, visit my mum down in Kent. Go down there for a couple of days, take my milk detector, do some milk detecting during the daytime, and try to get Aaron and Warren and Simon out during the night time and do some ghost hunting. I might even try to like grow a bigger pair of bollocks and go out and do some like ghost hunting around the local park myself, you know, one night. So the thing is that I don't like to go out on my own, to be honest with you, because like you don't know who's hanging around at night time. You might get some ruffians, you know, druggies and stuff like that, who might come up to you and, you know, like mug you. And if that doesn't happen, you might, you know, there's a possibility I might trip over and seriously injure myself. So that's the only two reasons I don't like to go out. But I have gone out and done some stuff. You know, I've done 3 parks. I think it was in one night actually, on my own. And it wasn't too bad, you know. I didn't feel as afraid as I normally would have done of being on my own. So I tell you, like, you know, when you're out in the pitch black, you know, it can be a little bit scary on your own, to be honest with you. But, you know, people turn around and say, well, you're a guy, you know, you shouldn't be scared of your own fucking shadow. Get out and do some more stuff. Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it, but, you know, you still need to have that consideration and protection. So I like to get one of those SLS cameras, but they're like 300 quid on eBay. If I knew how to build one myself, I'd build one myself, because I've got 2 Xbox 360 cameras, but you need a special tablet. I don't know if it's I think it's a Windows tablet. Then you need the software. One person did tell me they was going to give me the software, but they never did. You know, if I knew how to build one, I'd build one myself, but I just don't know how to build one, and I don't know what kind of tablet you need. I think you need a Windows tablet, which is about 150 quid. The software you need the hand grip, then you need the actual power bank thing for it as well. So you talk about 300 quid, you know, to buy one already built. Could probably build one cheaper, but I just don't know what parts I need to build one. I'd love to go out with an SLL camera, you know, with the old Xbox connected, doing live stream outside. All right, let's stick the old ghost box back on, and I'll go make myself another drink.
Goes with me. Yes, or I take. And mixed me up a bit.
How many dolls I've got, I don't know. Probably about 150, 160, maybe
I've
more.
loved it. Yeah. People to that.
Yeah, I know. I've already checked, like, you know, the plasma ball's up there. That you can see. You know, like, it's not affecting the case. As soon as I move it over, it does, but because the mirror is kind of like protecting it, shading it in one way. Look, you know, so it only starts going off when I bring that over here. That ain't in the right power cable to it either. So I move it over a bit more, as far as I can put it. But yeah, plasma ball can set it off time to time. But look how far that one is though. I don't know what's setting that off. That could be actually the radio's turned on. Didn't know the radio was turned on. That can be the actual amplifier. But again, the mirror should be shielding it, you know, unless the energy is coming up and over. But that one's been going off, and that's further back than the others. You know, the printer ain't even connected. That's not connected. That's an old Goodman's preview box, which ain't got no cables, not connected to it. Well, I'm going to make myself another coffee. Let's turn the light off a little bit.
Yeah. Sweet.
Got a headache again.
It's a few. Champagne. Forehead. Forget. Raised up. Estimate. What do we get at? It's too loud. This was not. Ab. Sorry. Rapidly. Be careful. Then, okay. How are they? Police. It's all. Question. Not anything. Five. From his hip. And we all.
Another thing, like with spirits.
Asmund.
Stop this again for a minute. Might stop that. Another thing with having spirits here, yeah. I know I keep saying I don't want to make it seem like a circus to them, and you know, tell them when they can and can't do things. You know, I don't make them do things when they don't want to. No, I kind of tell them they can't be moving around outside this flat. You know, I'll say like, you know, I bound you to the flat, but if you want to go anywhere, you know, you're free to move around, go and visit friends and family. But you know, I kind of request you not to go and visit or go and interact with the neighbours. So I don't want the neighbours start, you know, getting scared and concerned and reporting me to the house association because I've got spirits roaming around and probably scaring them, although they can't prove if they come from here or not. But you know, I don't think it's nice to bind a spirit, you know, to one location, to be honest with you. You know, they were once human. They need to like move around. So you know, I'm okay with them moving around, but you know, I do say that this is my domain, my bedroom. I'll only invite you in here when I'm doing something, you know, paranormal wise, if I want you in here and communicate with me. But you know, I've given them the whole of the living room as a community room, spirit room. How many spirits I've got here, I don't know. I'm not saying if I have got any more spirits, you know, I'm pretty sure I've got a few anyway, but how many, I don't know. How many attached to the dolls, I've got no idea. How many dolls I've got even, I've got no idea. I know it's over 150. I know Rose sent me down 22, but they, like most of them, are little small ones. And I'll be honest with you, you know, I know Rose is a great, loving person, and she has the ability to sense spirits attached to dolls. That's the reason why she probably buys them. But because when she does get them, you know, as I say, spirits can release themselves, you know, detach themselves. And I thought I saw a flash in that mirror over there. Then. You know, like, if they know they're coming here, are they willing to come here? You know, do they want to stay at Rose's? Is someone actually helping to the spirit to detach themselves and then like force them to be at Rose's, you know, make them stay there? And when they come here, I don't get any kind of like spiritual interaction with any of the dolls. Oh, my throat went really weak. My throat, you know, like, you know, these dolls here, because we get K2 hits, it doesn't mean like, you know, there's spiritual attachments to them. I'm not saying there is. I'm not saying there isn't. You know, I'm not a person who will actually communicate with the same doll more than 3 or 4 times, you know. Reason being, because there is a spirit attached to one, you know. If they want to talk to me, they'll talk to me for the first couple of times, and then after that, you know, once I've got the information that I think I need to know about them, I leave them alone. You know, let them have their peace and quiet, their freedom. And if they want to come through and talk to me again, then, you know, as long as they're still attached to the doll, fair enough. But to be honest with you, you know, a lot of my dolls ain't spiritually, you know, don't have spirits attached to them. Even some of the dolls I actually did get, and we was getting crazy, you know, activity from K2s, EVPs, Ghost Box. Even some of those don't even communicate with me anymore. So, you know, I feel like once they feel like they want to move on, they move on. You know, so like, you know, someone could send me 10 dolls during the week, and, you know, they could have all spirits attached to it, every single one of them. And we might get some crazy stuff coming through the dolls, you know, over a couple of weeks. And suddenly it might just stop like that, you know, kind of thing. Stop as quick as it came. And then, like, you know, they probably like said, well, we've done what we need to do, you know. We gave him that little bit of communication. We gave him that bit of, that little bit of activity. You know, we're moving on now. You know, you don't stay at a place where you don't feel like you don't want to be at anymore. Like, you know, you go on holiday and you go into an apartment or chalet and you don't feel happy being there. You're going to move, you know, you're going to try to like get an placement on, you know, you're going to move to another one. And that's what I feel like some of the spirits do. They probably like attach themselves to something, they get moved on, and when they're ready, they just like say, that's it, you know, we've done what we need to do. We're going, bye-bye. And that's it. And then you got, you know, you just got an empty vessel, you've got an empty doll. And I'm talking bullshit as usual, but that's me. You just have to take me as I am. You know, because the K2 spiking, it does prove it's a spirit attached to it. You know, before I actually started this stream, my K2s, all 3 of them lit up red at the same time. Now that one just went orange. But it doesn't prove nothing. It don't prove nothing. Can you light that up again, orange? Your yellow. This one here. Can you do it yellow again? There, I've just done it yellow. See that? Do it again for me, please. Do the 3rd button. 3rd light. Yellow one for me. Go and light it up for me. See, it's doing second green. Are you a loving female spirit? Are you a female spirit? Are you an adult? Are you a little girl? So I think it's also down to the way you actually kind of communicate with spirits. You know, like I've seen like I think it's Paranormal Dolls, the way he talks to his dolls. You know, he kind of like says, "Oh, you know, I just saw his video earlier, the one where he's got that new stuff for his altar here, and he's also got a new doll, and he's going, oh, look at that, you know, beautiful blue eyes, you know, and you know, he's going, hello, sweetie, and this stuff, you know." Now, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I used to do that, but I kind of like moved away from that because you know, don't take it the wrong way, Paranormal Doll, yeah, because you know you're a great guy, but it feels like, you know, when I'm doing that, it makes me look a bit of an idiot, you know, kind of a bit of a stupid person, you know, like me getting a doll and like picking it up you know, this is what paranormal doll does. He picks it up and talks to them. I feel a bit weird sitting there, you know, and holding a doll and having a conversation with it. I'd rather have the doll sitting over there and just asking it general questions. You know, at one time I did do it, but you know, I just don't feel like it's in me to sit there and say, "Hello, darling, how are you today? Have you been a good girl? Have you been playing with the other spirits?" No. And like, you know, try and feel like if it's trying to talk back to you, and like, you know, saying like, "Are you enjoying yourself here? You like it here? Do you like playing around with the other spirits?" No, to me, you know, I used to do that, but I don't feel like I need to do that no more. It makes me feel a bit kind of like weird and silly, I suppose. Like, you know, paranormal doll would do that, and I can understand the reason why it does that. But what do other people feel and think about men, like me and paranormal dolls, sitting there talking to dolls? Now, I bet a lot of people think we're cracked in the head, you know, we're like, I think that guy's escaped from some kind of mental asylum or something, you know. I know there's no harm in talking to a spirit doll, you know, if you feel that there's a spirit attached to it. But what if there ain't no spirit attached to the doll? You know, and it's just like an empty vessel. What is that on my nose? I didn't know that was there. Got a lump on my nose. That's weird. You know, this is an old doll. You know, it's probably 60, 70 years old, maybe. You know, this was sent to me from Gentile, I think it was. And maybe there is a spirit attached to it. But I don't feel like I need to sit there and have an in-depth conversation with it. You know, if it wants to talk to me, then maybe, you know, I'll ask it a few questions, but I don't need to actually sit and hold it all the time. You know, I'm not saying paranormal doll does that. You know, I have seen other people sit there and like cuddle their dolls and going, yeah, like this is like little Annabella, you know, and like she's giving me a lot of paranormal. She's a wonderful spirit doll. Maybe, like, you know, if you're doing that and if there is a spirit attached to it, likes it and probably might feel obliged to give you that little bit more paranormal activity. But, you know, to me, it's just like, well, you know, would I do it if I knew there's a spirit really attached to it? Maybe I might do it a bit more. I don't know. Unless I had proof that there's a spirit attached to this doll, I don't think I'd probably do it, you know. Hey, hang on, let's see if it's coming. Oh, I don't know if I'm getting one though. Yeah, but I can understand like kids and maybe like elderly women, you know, talking to their dolls. Because like when you get old, you know, and you ain't got no one to talk to like me, you know, then like I suppose there ain't no harm in talking to like a doll, you know, whether it's got a spirit in it or not. But you know, as you say, we've all got our own ways of like communicating with doll spirits, I suppose. No, it don't mean that every doll we get has a spirit attached to it. You know, I know spirits do normally like to attach themselves to dolls, but no, they can attach themselves to whatever they want to attach themselves to. A watch, clock, jewelry, a picture, photo, whatever. A rock, depending on whatever they were attached to before they died, if they had anything they were attached to. No, because like the K2 that's going off, it doesn't mean to me that there is 100% definite spirit attached to that doll. You know, if the K2 is going off a lot more than it was now. I've actually just noticed there's a K2 meter missing. I don't know where it's gone. So where's that gone then? Oh, just sitting on it. He's trying to hide a K2 meter. Naughty girl. Yeah, unless those K2 meters are going crazy, it doesn't mean that it's still got a spirit attached to it. Now, anything could be manipulating those K2 meters. No, it could be some kind of like interdimension spirit, you know, from another dimension that's come through and is interacting with it. No, it doesn't mean like, you know, there's a ghost person attached to it. And that's why I'm doing this, you know, to learn and try to get that evidence and proof. Because, like, to me, you know, when you see the videos, oh, he left, damn it, I didn't know that. Oh, well, never mind. See, that's the only thing I don't read chat sometimes. So, like, to me, if a doll was really seriously haunted with an attachment of a spirit, we would get a lot more than we are now. You know, people have seen videos where dolls actually move. Now, how and why they moved, again, that don't mean it's like spiritually a ghost attached to the doll. You know, vibration could have made the doll move. You know, a gust of wind could have made the doll move. There's one I've seen on YouTube where 3 guys are sitting there mucking around with a Ouija board, and there's a bear sitting on the top shelf behind them, and it starts moving, and one guy gets up and starts saying, that bear moved, that bear moved. They all be up and looked, and it's just sitting there. So they sat down again, started mucking around with the Ouija board, and then they all turned around and they saw the bear actually kind of get up and do things, and they just like ran out, you know, kind of thing, shitting their bricks. Now, that is supposed to, that went viral, you know. How many hits it got, I don't know, but it went viral, and it's one of the most popular, you know, videos out there. Now, was that a real ghost that actually made, you know, the doll move? And if so, how powerful was that ghost to make that doll move in the first place? You know, it could be some kind of like strong demonic entity attached to it. An entity that may not have been of a person. It could have had some kind of like voodoo attached to it or something. We just don't know, you know. But whatever happened, when I was mucking around with a Ouija board, that bear started moving like crazy. It ain't just a bear one, you know. There's been where a little girl's sitting there, you know, doing some drawing, and she's got a doll behind her, and suddenly the doll starts moving around, you know, like the head like turns around. And I think the girl must have heard something. She turned around and looked at the doll, and the doll's head was moving, and it scared the little girl. She went running out, screaming. So, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, what I'm trying to say, I do believe that certain dolls can be spiritually active. And the thing is, though, like, a lot of them are spiritually active because, you know, kids are vulnerable to the spirit world, you know. They're more open. Sometimes, like, teenagers as well. And, you know, people who have got the stress, depression, anxiety, who don't believe in the paranormal, are also, like, vulnerable to the spirits. But, you know, when you're doing this yourself as a paranormal investigator, and you're trying to get that evidence, it's fucking hard to get that evidence, because I do believe that the spirits know that you want to try to get that evidence, and they're not willing to give it to you. Not easy anyway. No, you got that work damn well hard for it. As you know, I've been doing this 6 years now, coming up to 7, and like, yeah, I've had some crazy stuff happen. Why it stopped, I don't know. Maybe because I moved away from it for a while, and because I've moved away from it, you know, the ones that were more active decided just to like say, well, you know, he's not doing it, we're going to move on. Maybe I've got to get out there and do some more kind of like residentials, some more graveyards, and hope that maybe something might come and interact with me and follow me home and, you know, start some shit up. I don't know. Courtney Dole's is alive, by the way. So, you know, it's kind of unusual. He's got that app running. I've got an app which she's got, but I can't remember what one it was. I don't know if I even downloaded it on the tablet. I've turned the tablet off actually. Where's my mobile? Oh, I've lost my mobile. Where's my mobile gone? You hiding my mobile? My mobile phone's disappeared. Where the fuck has that gone? You're hiding my mobile, bring it back. Stop fucking around. My new contract mobile phone's disappeared. Hang on a minute. That's on the right one. Where the hell has that gone? My phone's disappeared. Where the hell's that gone? My phone's gone. I had it here, and now it's disappeared. So I said I'm going to pick it up because it fell on the floor, and I picked it up and put it on the table, and it's not on the table now. That's fucking strange. I don't even know if it's turned on. I think it's on airplane mode. Oh, here it is. It's fallen down the side there. Yeah, he's running an application. I can't remember what one it was. I think it's this one. Yeah, he's running this application, I think. It's like a ghost box. See, to me, these don't seem to work for me. So I'm going to shut up and bugger off, I think. Turn these off. Thank you. You have been communicating with me. Do appreciate it. I'll leave you in here for tonight. I can't be bothered to take you back in the living room. If I get any weird things happening tonight, I'll turn the string back on, but I doubt I will. But don't forget, if you want to be a part of the mystery box, you know, want to contribute towards it, PayPal link down below in the description. Any amount would be very welcome, and don't forget, you will be part of it because you're contributing towards it. You can't say, well, what am I getting out of it? Well, what you're getting out of it is a part of what we may or may not get. You know, it's a gamble. If I get the money by the end of the week, I'll order one. If I get one before the middle of the week, I'll order one. £30 we need in total. You know, I put a tenner myself on it. Someone else has put £5 on it. So we just need £15 more. If anyone wants to stick £15 on or stick a little bit of donation on, as soon as we get the £30 mark, I'll order one. But I'm not going to order one until we get it. So I've got other things I need to spend out on. I need to pay my website yet, which is due within the next week or two. And that's from the donations from last time. So it's not been squandered. You know, it's still part of the paranormal. It's there. I need to update it with some stuff actually. It'd be an interesting, like, little kind of thing to do. So we do get anything spiritually attached to any of the items inside the box. It's a gamble. Gamble that may pay off, a gamble that may not pay off. But I might do another little stream tomorrow, you know, another topic regarding, you know, the things that we've had here happening. What kind of things, what experiences I've had. But yeah, I'm going to shut up and fuck off, and I'll catch you guys later. Cheers for tuning in. Good night. Bye for now.